Willkommen zurück zu 100 Line Last Defense Academy. In der letzten Folge haben wir das Ending 002 bekommen, Reset Route, die sehr lame ist. Und ich weiß nicht, ab welchem Punkt ich zurück will. Ich glaube, ich will jetzt tatsächlich Humanity abandonen und C-Ray umbringen. Wo meine Angst besteht, ist, dass wir noch mehr Opfer haben werden. Aber der Genozid der Humanity sollte aufgehalten werden. Und ich bereue es, dass ich das nicht vorher aufgehalten habe. Deswegen gehen wir jetzt zurück zu vor der Decision. Uiuiui. Wo ist C-Ray? Es ist Zeit, die Menschheit zu beenden. Continue to fight for humanity. Ich träne gerade und ich verstehe es nicht warum, weil das ist halt obviously die richtige Choice. Also sie zu abandonen. It's your future. Humanity played us all for fools. They implanted fake memories and made us massacre this planet's people. They kept us in the dark and used us like weapons, making sure to keep their own hands clean. What humanity is doing is evil. Refuse to continue fighting on their behalf. You sure about this, Takumi? Yeah, I'm done with meaningless killings. It's time we graduate from being humanity's puppets. Sounds good to me. I'm behind you all the way, Takumi. This might be the end for humanity, but karma's a bitch, right? You know, I still dream of my family sometimes, but those memories are all fake. Can't forgive them for messing with my mind like this. Probably humans had their reason, but the way this whole thing went down makes me sick. I'm fed up. I'm done being a cock in their war machine. I agree. Kako and I have suffered too much already. Using us like disposable weapons is unacceptable any way you cut it. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm with you guys. What about you, Nozomi? Are you okay with betraying your kind? Yeah, I'm sticking with you. I'm just as angry at humanity as you are. Yeah. So, that's your decision. Yes, we won't submit ourselves to the humans any longer. This was our choice to make, the first real choice we'd made in our entire lives. We decided to trust our own judgment, even if it meant turning our backs on the humans or the artificial satellite. I guess that's that then. I respect your decision. After all, continuing this war against your will would be impossible. The project to transplant humans onto another planet is officially suspended as of now. Humanity's fate is sealed. Don't look so remorseful. I must say that I'm touched by your determination. How is it that you were able to cultivate such conviction when you were born less than 80 days ago? In a way, I suppose that belief is proof of how much you've grown here at Last Defense Academy. C-Ray. I hadn't expected C-Ray to agree to our decision so easily. He wasn't just a cold and heartless robot after all. There was warm affection for us somewhere deep in his circuits. Yeah. That said, I must activate your self-destruct devices now. Huh? What was all the crap about respecting our wishes then? This is an automatic failsafe to ensure humanity's safety. You will all be executed as rebels. And swiftly destroying we will not work. The detonating device has been improved. It is much faster than it was before. We should have known better than to believe anything C-Ray said. He literally lives for humanity. There was no way he would accept our decision without a fight. Was this the end? For a moment, I really thought it was, but then... Nothing's happening? Nozomi was right. It didn't seem like anything was happening. What's going on? I expected you would try to kill us, but it still caught me by surprise. It's a good thing I fought ahead and destroyed the detonation transmitter in the war room. Eito! Of course, blocking the signal to the detonation protocol will prevent it from activating. But when did you... While you were all struggling over your moral dilemma, I've actually been getting some work done, night after night. It wasn't easy, but I'd say the results speak for themselves, wouldn't you? Like I said, I knew Zero would try to blow us up. Rebellious soldiers destined for the guillotine. That's how an army works. A rational decision for a commanding officer to make in order to preserve discipline. Makes me sick, but it makes total sense. As for what comes next, would you do the honors, Takumi? You needn't have asked. I took up my infuser. It would be easy to destroy Sirei here, and now using my more anima. What I needed now wasn't power, but determination. The determination to not look back after killing Sirei.
Yeah.
No need to hesitate, Sumino. You have earned the right. I apologize for the terrible things I've done. This is where the evil commander makes his graceful exit. Bring your sword and cut your puppet strings.
Do it. Assert your freedom as a real, independent human being.
I summoned my class armor and stepped forward with my sword in hand. And then... I cut my enemy down. I sliced him clean in two. Sirai's remains fell onto the floor and laid there motionlessly. Now there really was no turning back. Goodbye forever, Sirei. You've done your job, so rest well. Thank you for talking to me, for giving me a sense of self. Shion knelt down next to Sirai's remains and quietly offered up a prayer. I had no idea what to say. After all, Sirei was almost like a parent to Shion. And yet, I killed Sirei before his very eyes. You don't have to grimace like that. I think this was for the best. Now you're all free. Nothing could make me happier than that. Shion, you got away with words, you know that? Such commendable spirit. I think I might cry. Sorry, ich bin auch am Weinen, deswegen kann ich die Stimmen nicht richtig machen. Oh, what's the big deal? Just cry if you need to. Any right, Takumi? What should I do now? When should I join Sirei in his rest? I knew we wouldn't have much time left with Shion now that we'd chosen this path. Shion survived the day 100. The omnidirectional attack would reduce the surface of this planet to ash. But even so, please, keep living for as long as possible. We still need the wall of fire. More importantly, your family, no matter how much time you have left. I want us to spend it together. We couldn't be together with Shion through to day 100. There was no guarantee the others would survive until then either. It was all the more important to cherish each moment we could still spend together. And if the smiles on everyone's faces were to be believed, they all felt the same. We turned into humanity's public enemy #1, but we had each other, a family we could trust. So I knew we would be alright, we could do this together. As long as we stayed the course, we would eventually seize the happy ending we had all been looking for. Yep. Day 78.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 78th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. By the way, 78 is a special number. Try and figure out for yourselves what makes it special. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable, suffering the insufferable, to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Well, Sirei, das ist ein bisschen irrelevant, huh? Even with Sirei gone, his announcement keep playing. Of course, their recordings. I started to wonder if I'd made a mistake. As usual, when I left alone, I ended up overthinking things. When left alone, I ended up overthinking, including whether or not I was truly capable of protecting everyone in the days ahead. Ding dong. Wonder who that is. I opened the door to see who my visitor was. Morning, can we talk? Why aren't you in your cage? Didn't I tell you? I figured out how to escape that thing a long time ago. I rang the doorbell like a good boy. I wouldn't have done that if I was planning to attack you. Did you really think I'd trust someone who nonchalantly broke out of jail like that? Whatever, what do you want? Yes, about that. I'd like to ask you to consider letting me rejoin the team.
Yeah.
You've got to be kidding. Look, I abhor humanity, and you guys have just decided to go against them. That means we now have a common enemy. It's only natural that we team up. Enemy of an enemy is a friend and all that jazz, right? We may have turned it against humanity, but we're not about to try and pick a fight with the satellite. This isn't about getting revenge. We just want to stop this planet from being invaded. You know that. I wasn't thinking about attacking the artificial satellite either. We look for our own path without abetting the humans. That's a good compromise, don't you think? You're being uncharacteristically reasonable. What are you scheming? Oh, suspicion. My name is Takumi. Is it really that hard to trust me? Think about what you've done and ask me again. Alright, I admit I might have given you guys a little too much trouble here and there. But it would seem like I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too, by asking you to let a traitor like me back onto the team now. That's why I came bearing a gift. What, a remote? It's a detonator for the bomb in my body. Press that button and you'll blow me to smithereens. What? Does giving you this make you trust me more? Can you sense my resolve, my repentance? Ist das eine Binding of Isaac Repentance Referenz? Sorry. This is too much. I thought you hated us. I do. You're all so ugly. But yesterday, I saw you cut off ties with those foolish humans of your own free will. You refused to help with the invasion any further and chose to protect the people of this planet. That was beautiful. So beautiful, I almost wept. It made me want to fight by your side. That's all there is to this, I swear. Eito Atsuki, a traitor who infiltrated the Special Defense Unit and acted like an angel of death, driving us toward annihilation. In the previous 100 days, he sabotaged our entire mission and messed everything up. He couldn't be trusted. I would never again allow him into my confidence. That had been my decision, but the Eito before me now. Alright. I'm going to trust you one last time. Wait, what? That was all it took for you to trust me again? How did a monster as ugly as you come to have such a heart of gold? Who's the real monster here, traitor? Honestly, you terrify me even now. Still, we have no right to call you a traitor now that we've turned against humanity ourselves. We were born the same way and now stand in the same position. What's more, we now share the same feelings. I think that's reason enough to call you an ally.
This might be the first time in my life I'm going to say this and actually mean it, but thank you.
He generally held out his hand to me. I took it and gave it a squeeze. After that, I went around knocking everybody's doors to tell them Eito was back on the team. Needless to say, there was some resistance. Some voiced their protests, while others simply admitted they were afraid of him. I didn't blame anyone for their reactions, considering what Eito had already done. He still had a long way to go before he could officially be recognized as a member of the Special Defense Unit again. But it would happen any day. Oh, sorry für wie ich gerade vorlese. But it would happen one day. I was sure of it. After all, we were all comrades, born and raised in the same world. Day 79. Fantastisch. Sehr ruhig, Siri. Hearing Siri's voice recording made my heart throb with a dull ache. Almost like my conscience was pricking me. No point in wallowing in feelings of guilt right now. I should talk to the others and cheer myself up. I headed to cafeteria to have breakfast with the others. Surprising sight greeted me when I reached the cafeteria. Personally, I'm all about the Enzuigiri. It's quick and effective. I get that. An Enzuigiri followed by a diving knee drop off the top rope by the opponent's down. This killer combo of mine's gotten me out of a lot of tight spots in underground matches. I agree. Its efficacy can't be matched, since the back of the head is the most vulnerable spot on the human body. It may be lacking in originality, but reliability counts for more. Wow, such learning, many a maze. You're just saying random words now. What's going on here? Eito actually getting along with the others? Hey Takumi, you're late today, but you're freaking out. About how everyone's so chill, huh?
Huh?
I'm not freaked out, just surprised. It's only been a day. When did you guys get so friendly with each other? It's not about getting friendly. It's about no longer having a reason to antagonize each other. We all decided to go against humanity. Working together is only practical. Yes, we've had our differences in the past, but we're in no position to be nursing grudges right now. I am truly grateful to you for accepting a traitor like me back into the fold. I'll be honest though, becoming part of a team full of repulsive beings still fills me with horror even now. I'm still not crazy about that whole you look and sound repulsive shtick, but hey, we'll take all the help we can get. I shouldn't have been so worried. Everyone accepted Eito so easily that I was having a bit of a whiplash. They've all decided to work together as comrades. We'll be living on this planet from now on. But that also meant... Would Nozomi truly be able to abandon her home? Only she had real memories. I'll be fine, Takumi. Don't worry about me.
Huh?
Nozomi. I've made my choice. I'm not going back to the Tokyo residential complex. It's not right to drive the people of this planet to extinction just so humanity can survive. To follow my heart. My heart's telling me to follow you guys to the end of the universe. I see. Guess I was worried over nothing. There's been no change in artificial satellite's behavior. I don't think they'll make any kind of move right away. Artificial satellite above us, floating in space. Were they panicking up there right now? Running on it was pointless, but it was hard not to think about it. Because we once lived there, even if those memories were fake. Try not to think about it too much. We've decided to let them all die after all. Yeah, can't go back to that satellite now. I'm completely fine with that, as long as Ima and all of you are with me. Yes, in spite of all the lies, our friendship is still real. Thinking about what the future holds makes me queasy, but I know we can get through it together. Yeah, one stronger than all that crap. We're siblings, we're family. Yes, we literally are family. Our genetic makeup is biologically similar after all. And that must be why your presence are so reassuring to me. One would normally view this as a hopeless situation, and yet I feel no despair. Why did I become such an optimist? She smiled as she said that, and we smiled in return. We all felt the same way. We weren't going to let these dire straits wipe the smiles of our faces. We protect each other and keep these smiles going. And for that we needed to... What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Our bond with each other is so much stronger than it used to be. We can't stay here enjoying family time forever. We have to decide how we're going to live our lives from now on. Yes, we won't last very long by holding up in school like this. The wall of fire will disappear soon. We must look for another place we can use as a base. The sooner the better. Otherwise, we'll be dropping dead before we even know it. If we can find a suitable abandoned building, I can fix the equipment inside. I want one place that no one ever goes to. I really don't want to fight anymore. But the plan is to lie low together. Sounds like some sort of secret society. I like the sound of that. I'll be security. I put my body on the line to keep everybody away from our secret place and protect all of you. I'll be bait. Throw you out to the enemies the moment you see any coming. Lying low together at the new base. It did seem like the only viable option. We wanted to avoid fighting. But was this really the best choice? Was it really possible for us to live happily while having to watch our every move? Everyone was deep in thought about our future plans when... Can't we live with the futurans? We made an unexpected proposal. Live together with them, as in make peace with the aliens on this planet. Yes, we got through to Ava. I think we could reach some kind of understanding with the others as well. Ava treated even Nigo's remains with respect. It's clear she was a kind-hearted person who loved deeply. As long as we can find someone like Ava, who's willing to listen to our side of the story, we should be able to make friends with them. Aren't you being a little naive? We're vile, wicked invaders to them, remember? They must hate our guts. I doubt they're gonna believe us when we tell them we want to stop fighting. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess that's true. I have an idea. Hiroko,
Oh.
We cannot avoid coming into contact with the Futurans if we intend to lay down roots on this planet.
Ugh.
These won't come easy, but maybe there will be a catalyst that will lead us to burying the hatchet one day.
Huh.
Yes, your reconciliation with me is proof it's not entirely impossible for the same to happen between us and the Futurans. Now it's a battle of wills. That's the kind of match I'm looking for. We like to talk with them too, if at all possible. To leisurely share our culture and technology with the people of this planet. The possibility of making peace aside, getting to know more about them is definitely worth pursuing at least. And if we do manage to talk at length and come to an understanding, all the better. But if that doesn't seem remotely possible, we'll fall back on our plan to lie low.
Huh?
Well, I guess it's worth a shot. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Looks like a heart-to-heart with the Futurans is next on the agenda then. Our next move was now set. Get ready to go exploring. We're going beyond the wall of fire to try and make contact with the Futurans. We'll find a way to live peacefully on this planet, one way or another. With that settled, we headed back to our rooms and prepare for exploration. Now then, what should I do today? May have plans for peace, but the enemy wasn't going to stop attacking just yet. I still had a lot of preparations to make for the expedition. Free time. Oh. Okay, Eito, free time. Gibt es? Wo ist er? Wo ist Eito? Ah, da oben. Na, anscheinend nicht. So, schauen wir mal. Report Card. Ja, mein Controller ist ein bisschen kaputt. Handy Food Clean Tools. Warte, habe ich überhaupt Bond ab mit irgendwem anders schon? Steht das da bei den Menschen? Wie viel Bond ich habe? Nein? Ja, wo steht das denn? Commander Absorption. Oh. 6 Commander Absorption. Okay, fantastisch. Eito auch 6. Fantastisch. Machen wir jetzt Celebrity Food. So. Celebrity Food. Rare Delicacies. I mean, I guess. Hier, Kako. This. Hier haben wir die Bond-Ranks gesehen. Fantastisch. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich die alle gemaxt kriege. Ich denke schon.
Oh, wow! I've never received something like this before. I love it.
Und die went up. Oh, Bond up.
Everything I thought I went through was a lie. Both the good and the bad. But you're all here with me. My friends that I made here. You're all my first friends. You're as precious to me as Ima is. So I want to protect you, at the very least. No matter what everyone decides to do, I'll support you. Until the very bitter end, I'll stand by you. Because I love all of you.
Aww. You bond with Kako, Tsukumo is stronger now. So. Ich glaube, Nozomi hatten wir noch ein Ding. Und Take a Break on the Roof. Sure, that sounds good. Hatten wir schon. Wurde nicht geupdatet. Hatten wir Nozomi doch schon voll? Ja, ruhig, Siri. Möchte mit dir nicht mehr reden. Aber they're gone. Nighttime always made me feel uneasy. I wondered if we could really pull this off. Was making peace with the Futurans truly possible? Our peace talks fail. We'd have to lie low forever. It's okay. I'm sure it's going to be alright. I reassured myself over and over again as I got into bed and closed my eyes. Expedition day would come soon, and I couldn't risk fainting from a lack of sleep. We spent the next 2 days getting ready for our expedition outside the Wall of Fire. Einfach 2 Tage Timeskip. Ja gut. Oh. Ja, okay, ich weiß, die Folge ist kürzer. Aber ich denke mir, es ist tatsächlich ein guter Zeitpunkt zu stoppen. Ich schaue, dass ich die nächste Folge ein bisschen länger mache, ja? Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal, wenn wir Kontakt mit den Futurans aufnehmen. Tschüss.